Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. It's Alicia Nicole here, and I am so excited because this is my first ever official YouTube video / tutorial. I hope you really enjoy it. This is my Valentine's Day smoky eye look, and if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. To begin this look, I'm using my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I'm just applying this to the parts of my face where I find that my makeup doesn't last. It's a little bit oily, so pretty much in my T-zone area, I'm gonna go ahead and apply just a dime size amount to my face. I'm going in with my Inglot eyeshadow keeper. I'm just using my fingertip and I'm going to apply that all over to my eyelids just with an even amount. For this look, I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm taking the shade Pukey, and that's going to be my transition shade. I'm just going to go ahead and use a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to apply that to the top part of my eyelid, the part that's closer to my brow bone. I'm just going to use circular motions and blend that out evenly. For my next shade, I'm going to go ahead and use Jax, which is a reddish brown. I'm placing that right under Pukey, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. Again, I'm going back and forth using swiping motions with a smaller blending brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and just make a gradient effect. I don't want any harsh lines, so I'm just going to continue to sweep back and forth until the two colors are blended. Next, I'm going in with the shade Chip, which is a chocolatey brown color, and I'm going right underneath the previous color, and what I'm doing is the same exact thing. I'm just going to go ahead and use circular and swiping motions to create a gradient effect. We're going to blend all of the colors, but still we want to make sure that all the colors are showing. I'm actually going to go ahead and just speed this up a bit so you can see exactly what I'm going to do. Now that that is finished, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my NYX glitter primer. I'm just taking a small amount and I'm going to place that in the center of my lid where I want to concentrate my next shade. What it's going to do is ensure that I don't have any fallout and that the color pigment that I'm going to use next is going to be nice and bright. It's going to pop. So just use a small amount. You don't need too much. After I finished applying the glitter primer, I'm going in with Inglot Pure Pigment Eyeshadow. This is number 111, and I'm just going ahead and pack that onto the same place I put the primer. I'm just going to pack that in the center of my lid, and I'm going to spread it out evenly towards the sides of the eyeshadow, if that makes any sense. Just going to go ahead and blend it out on the Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. I'm taking the darkest color in the palette and I'm going to go ahead and use that on the outer corner of my eyes. I'm also going to be blending this in to the pigment that I placed before. Onto foundation, I am using my NARS Longwear Radiant Foundation. I don't remember the shade, but that's the foundation that I'm using for this look. I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit all over my face and I'm going to brush it out evenly. For my concealer, I'm actually using a foundation. I'm using this from the Graftobian HD Pro Cream palette, the warm number 3. I'm taking the shades Caramel and Ginger, and I'm creating a warm golden tone to place under my eyes just to brighten up my face. Next, I'm taking my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge and I'm making sure that it's damp. I'm blending out the highlight into the foundation for a nice even tone. Now that I'm finished doing my highlight, I'm going to go ahead and take that same damp beauty blender and I'm using Airspun setting powder. Yes guys, Airspun setting powder. You can get this from Walmart or any drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, and this is what I have been using. Now I'm going back into my Graftobian Warm palette and I'm taking the shade Sienna and I'm using this to contour my face. I'm going to go ahead and contour the hollows of my cheeks. I'm going to contour a little bit of my forehead underneath my chin area and the bridge of my nose. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a foundation brush and just blend that out evenly. I don't want any harsh lines. I want to make sure that everything is blended. Now I'm going back into my Airspun powder and I'm taking that same beauty blender and I'm going to go ahead and just sharpen my contour for the cheeks. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and use my Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid eyeliner in black. I put a little bit on the back of my hand and I'm using a precision liner brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to go ahead and start with the wing. For my wing liner, I always start at the end first. I create the wing first, then I drag the line into the inner corner of my eyes, and then once that line is there, I go ahead and just fill it in. And we're going to do this on both eyes. Duh. Now that I finished my wing, I'm going to go ahead and drag some of that liner on the waterline of my eyes on the bottom. Just going to go ahead and blend that out. For me, my eyes always tear up, and 3, 2, 1, cue the waterworks. Okay, now we're gonna breathe and breathe. Now that I finished my eyeliner, I'm going back into the same Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going in with the same colors that I used for the top, and I'm gonna use those same colors and smudge my waterline out. The blush, guys, for this look I'm using my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. I'm taking the shade Ada, and it's reddish brown, and I'm going to go ahead and use that on to my cheeks. Since this color is super pigmented, I'm just going to go ahead and take a really fluffy brush so that I can lightly tap it onto my cheek. For my highlight, I'm going back into the same Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to go ahead and wet my brush just a little bit with some setting spray, and that's going to concentrate my highlight a little bit more. I'm using the color Giza, or Giza, G-I-Z-A, from the same palette. I'm just going to go ahead and place that on to my cheekbones. I'm also going to place this highlight in the inner corner of my eyes, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Now we're on to the lips. For my lip liner, I'm using NYX Cosmetics lip liner in Toast Grill. It's a nice warm brown. I'm just going to go ahead and line my entire lips with this shade. For my lipstick, I'm using Milani's Cosmetics Amore Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade Adorable. And I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my lips and blend that into my lip liner. Actually, I'm not liking the color of the lips. I wanted a more pinky kind of lip for this look. So I'm going in with my NYX Suede lip liner. And this is the shade Dolly Pink. I'm just going to go ahead and place that over my entire lip. And I'm going to do the same thing, blending it into my lip liner. For lip gloss, I'm using the CoverGirl Queen Collection. And I'm using the shade Iced Berry. And I'm just going to go ahead and place that all over my lips. For mascara, I am using Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I'm just going to go ahead and place an even coat on my top and bottom lashes. Now for these lashes, I'm using some mink lashes that I purchased from a local beauty supply store. I don't know the name, but if I do find the name, I will make sure I put it in the description bar below. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my Sassy eyelash glue. And I'm placing a small amount, and I'm gonna go ahead and wait till it gets a little tacky. Then I'm using some tweezers, and I'm just gonna apply each eyelash. Okay, now that the face is complete, I gotta fix my hair. So I am taking off my headband. I was laying my baby hairs earlier, so I'm taking it off. I'm gonna go ahead and put some makeup where I didn't get before. And I'm gonna fix my baby hairs, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and let's fix this shirt. It's been bothering me the whole video, but I'm back. I fixed my hair, and I'm about to put in my earrings. These earrings I purchased from Forever 21 in the summertime, so I'm not sure if they're available, but that's where I bought them. And now that the earrings are in, this look is officially complete. I hope you really love this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see any more tutorials, please comment below. give me some suggestions, what else you like to see. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you did like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that little bell button so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. See you later.